I think I still have the highest views in the pink belt.
Oh yeah, that thing had a bazillion.
Yeah.
That was not good though. People were like, this guy's a piece of shit.
Fuck him.
He's a misogynist. I was like, what's a misogynist?
You like massage your back?
Yeah, I was so confused.
So funny.
I want to know why you have a pink belt on.
I left my belt at home.
We hand out the pink belt to anyone that forgets their belt. The problem with this though is most guys like to wear the pink belt.
Just starting off like this. So let's start chest to chest. So we're already past. So chest to chest. I have outside position, you have inside position. So you have a crossface, you have an underhook. So the idea from here is I have to get my hands to the inside, okay? So if the person's playing tight from this position, the only way I get this hand, which is gonna be my crossface, underneath your neck is by moving your head over my head. Because if you're playing tight like this, my hand, it's not happening, okay? So the first thing I think about is bridging and using my bicep to push your head over my head. And that's what's gonna help me get my hand to the inside. So when we're here, my outside foot stays posted, but it posts to the outside of my hip like this. So I can really bridge. Not in line with my hip, it goes outside my hip.
Yeah.
So now I can bridge in this direction. So wherever my knee points, that's the way I'm bridging. And then from here, my right knee just checks your hip. It's always in place because anytime you make a movement and it's an incorrect movement, I can always slide my knee to the inside.
And it stops me from coming over.
And it's not, exactly. And then it stops you from getting into mount, knee on belly, all that stuff. So from here, it's my bicep that pushes your head over my head. So it's this motion. Then as I drop everything back down, I pummel just my hand underneath.
Okay.
So I'm grabbing a hold of your shoulder, the blade of my wrist is under your neck, and I flare my elbow open from this position. So now you have a crossface, but I have my own crossface from here. Then I need inside position with my elbow. So if we're here like this, and let's say you're playing a little bit tighter with your knee, I have to get my elbow to the inside. The only way I get my elbow to the inside is by drawing my head towards yours. So what I do is I have to push my head out in this direction, so my elbow slips to the inside, but I use my forearm across your hip, okay? So it's not my elbow and it's not my wrist, it's my forearm that goes across the hip here like this. So now I have inside position with my hands, and then we have to focus on getting our legs to the inside. So we can do a simple post, hip escape, and slide our knee to the inside. That's a little bit harder at a higher level. So what we do is we're gonna use a reverse shrimp, where I shoot my hips all the way out in that direction, and then I turn my hips over. So by creating enough distance and space here, by the time I turn my hip over and you start to follow me, I'm gonna be able to get my knee to the inside.
Okay.
So I'm creating.
I'm almost just setting it up for you to get your knee.
Exactly. So like let's say you're here like this.
Yeah.
Right. And I throw everything out in this direction. Look how far my hips are.
Yeah.
So by the time I turn my hips over, my knee can slide to the inside.
Okay.
So if we go like this, open this big so the camera can see us. Okay.
Look good.
Okay. So if we're here like this, look, if I just try to hip escape, just keep following me with your knee.
Okay.
I go to hip escape, you follow me with your knee. But if I do what's called a reverse shrimp, where I throw my feet all the way out, now I can beat you into the position. So I join my elbow and my knee from here. My feet are gonna be stacked, because usually you're gonna be strong from this position, you're gonna be tight. So I take my feet and I stack them like this. So I take my outside foot and I step on my inside foot. And I use this to break whatever grip you have. So I'll pull my head in line with your head. So the focus here is now getting my head in line with your head. So I push on the hip here, and I pull my head in line with your head. Okay. And as soon as we get here, just make blocks. My right knee is gonna go in front of your shoulder, and we get to here. Because now we can attack off of this.
Yeah.
So I'll do it again, and then you can rep 400 million of them. So chest to chest, my arms on the outside. Can't leave my arms outside, otherwise you're gonna start to attack. So the first thing we do is we focus on getting our own crossface. So it's a big bridge, my bicep pushes, but do not let your elbow go past the ear. Otherwise you get stuck in like a head and arm choke. So I go like this, I bridge, but I go with like this with my arm. Now my arm is gonna be stuck, I can't pull it back.
Yeah.
So I just let my elbow stay on this side and I palm my hand. So it's this, here, then here. Okay, and then I flare my elbow. Yes, so just like this. Now I pull my head away and I shimmy my elbow to the inside and I just frame off on your hip. And then with my hips, I bring my feet out. So I join my feet together, I bring them out, post, and then I turn my hip over quick. And I get my elbow connected to my knee, my feet are gonna be stacked, and I use this to push. So I'm pushing on the hip and I move my head in line with your head. So it's this. And I break whatever grip you have. And as soon as we get to here, I fill the space, I slide my right knee
to the
up
shoulder,
and my left leg over, because then we can start to attack from these positions. So start outside position, chest to chest, here. So let's say, and obviously if I'm passing, you want to already have everything set in place, but just assume whatever. I get to here and you end up in the worst position you can be.
I want to keep the
Yep, so you check my hip, good. And now let me just get my knee underneath your shoulder on this side. Yes, so now you ended up with the arm shell. So the first thing we're doing is a big off balance in this direction.
So I want this knee to be facing
you want
your right.
whatever direction you want to push me to, which is going to be your right.
Yeah.
That's where your knee points.
Okay. So.
Okay, now go back for 1 second. Over exaggerate this. Yeah, because you have to get my head over your head.
And then
Yep. Good.
bring that there.
And now your elbow already went inside. Perfect. So your right elbow?
Oh yeah.
So let's go back for a second. Just put. No, you can keep your arm there.
Oh, if this didn't come.
Exactly. So now we're here like this. Now what I want you to do is just pull your head out. Yep, and just get your elbow to the inside.
Like that.
That's it. Okay, so now these are your frames right now. So every time I put pressure, you just open your elbow. Oh, exactly. Now see how
Now it's almost like a.
you see how you're using your hand?
This.
Put your hand down.
Oh, just.
No, just keep your hand on the shoulder. Just flare your elbow open. So you're not burning any energy pushing with your forearm. You're just opening with your elbow.
So instead of like pushing.
That's it. Yep.
That's it.
And it gets my head over your head. That's what you want. Because I need to be perpendicular like this. You need to get me here.
Off balance.
Yes.
Okay.
Anytime my head's in line with your head, that's what you need.
Then
What's your down left? That's $5.
From here.
Elbow to knee. Perfect. Now you see your right shin. Slide it up. Yes.
on the
Now
hip.
stack your feet. Good. Push. Make your head go in line with my head. Now right away, slide your right knee in front of my shoulder. Your left leg goes over my back. Now move your head out in this direction. Create more of an angle. Good. That's it. And then we can set up attacks from there. Well, we're actually gonna go over. I want to go with 3 different escapes though.
Okay.
How the fuck did you do that? You undid my belt.
First day.
Yeah. So here. So bridge, push. Yep. So over exaggerate that shit. Yeah. Exactly. Good. Now your elbows are already tight, so you don't have to worry about that. That happens sometimes in transition. Push. Join your elbow and knee. Good. Stretch me out. And then slide this up, and then throw this over my back. See your left leg? Clamp it over my back. That's what you want. So now look,
The shoulder blade.
you're controlling both my shoulders here. This shoulder's controlled, and now this shoulder's controlled.
Okay.
And then there's options of attacking the arm from here.
Do I want to get my knee like right up in your armpit or just?
The higher you get your leg in general, the more pressure there's on my shoulder.
Okay.
Sometimes you can't get your leg up there, it's not a big deal. The focus is just getting out and then getting to a position where you can start to attack something. Not just getting out.
Yeah.
You just want to get out and attack.
set something up.
Yeah. Let's go, you got 400 more.
Okay.
Let me put a
I
timer
thought
on.
you said 3.
No,
I thought you said you want to do 3.
no, we're doing 3 different ones. Well, we are, but you gotta rep this shit out.
Let's do it.
Okay? All right, now I'm gonna put some pressure on you.
All right.
All right.
So that's my
Both.
block.
Good. See how your elbow went in? That's perfect.
Yeah. Send it from here.
Out. Good. Yes. Now look, with your upper body, let's go back for 1 second. As soon as you go, come here, come on top. As soon as we get to here like this, I want you to make sure that your hands are inside.
Okay.
Because what happens is we're going to be fighting for this. So you're going to be driving forward, and I have to make sure I close this space off. My elbows and everything stay inside. I don't let you get to my head.
Okay.
And then I just slide my knee up. When I slide my knee in front of your shoulder, here, I pull everything out in this direction. My left knee clamps down.
Okay.
So there's pressure on your right shoulder, and with your left shoulder, when you go to drive forward, I have my knee in front. So I keep you to have your wrist control, and there's all different attacks we can do from here.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm up locked on the shoulder when I'm sliding my knee.
You're what?
I'm not putting the
But
block.
yeah, your hands right away, always just feel the inside space. Just feel your hand, your hands always inside.
Okay.
So here, bridge. Good. Nice.
Boom.
Good. Yeah, exactly. See that? So now when I go like this, your hands just block that.
Are blocking that.
Now from here, up. There you go. So you're turning me down, because I'm going to be doing this. You're just going to be turning me down.
Okay.
That's it. There you go. Good.
And then
Okay. So now let's focus on using the underhook.
Okay.
So using the underhook to get out, which is probably one of the strongest ways to get out, is getting the underhook. But you have to get the underhook. So the way you get the underhook, same exact thing. But what I want you to think is, as soon as I bridge, I'm still doing the same thing. And the order of operation doesn't matter. If I can get my elbow to the inside off the bat, get your elbow to the inside. Okay?
So you're saying this as your underhook?
Yes. No. This is going to be my underhook.
Okay.
But there's still an off bounce, because you have your head here. Okay, so I can't just get my hand to the inside. I have to bridge and I have to off balance you. So when I bridge, this time instead of going to your shoulder with that reverse crossface, my hand hides underneath your chest. So it's gonna be sandwiched between your chest and my chest. So now when I post, same thing, my foot goes to the outside, big bridge, I don't take my hand to that shoulder, it's here, and I take my hand to my chest, like this. Now I continue to bridge and bump. So I bridge, bump, until my elbow goes inside. So you see how when we started, my elbow was out?
Yeah.
You keep bridging until your elbow slips to the inside. So now I have the underhook from this position, you have an overhook. Before you had the underhook, so you had control, now I have the underhook from here. So now one more time, I bridge. This time I take my hand and I bring it over your left shoulder. So it's a fully extended arm. So now when I bridge, it's this motion. Here.
Okay.
So now once we get to this position here.
Are you shrimping out a little, or are you just shooting
I'm sliding down. I slide down as I shoot my arm up. Okay. So I use your shoulder and your lat, your armpit, to slide myself down, like this. So now what happens is if you do nothing, I can kick, come up, and then start to fight to get to your back, okay? But what you have to do is you have to address this by getting an overhook. So now just get an overhook. Exactly, you have to get an overhook here. So my right hand will stay right in front of your arm, because if you get to my head, this is gonna be a problem for me. You're gonna put me back down. So I have two options, and I want you to work both. One is just scissoring and coming up to your knees and get the person's leg in between your legs. Yeah, hip to hip. The second option when we get to here like this is just hip escaping out and doing the same exact thing, but now you have an underhook. So I slide my elbow to my knee, I do the same exact motion, and I just push everything out. But I have an underhook from here, so I don't have to worry as much. This will just create enough space for me to get my feet in front of your hips. Okay. Just get your feet in front of the hips, and then you can work from this position. Except you have the overhook, and I have an underhook from here.
What's the motion for when you go hip to hip? You're just scissoring.
So I scissor, I turn my chest to the mat, and I just move my hips towards your hip. Okay. So again, bridge, boom. As I drop back down, that's when the space is created, and just my hand to the inside.
Now, if you get like someone like who just like sees it and locks.
Yeah, that's fine, because now I know if my hand is stuck, I can still move
your leg in.
My hips.
Okay.
One or the other has to go. You know what I'm saying? It's not like one or the other has to go. And now from here, it's a bridge. I just keep shooting my arm in. So I bridge, but the bridge is important that your head goes over my head. Because now once your head goes over my head, you feel so off balance, you have to unlock your hands. So if I bridge hard enough like this, you have to unlock your hands a little bit. Yeah. Just a little bit to keep your base. So yeah, you might not post, but you're gonna open your hands up where my elbow can go in. So I just keep bridging until I can shoot my elbow deep inside. And then once I shoot my elbow deep inside, I lengthen out my arm, I bring my hand over your far shoulder, and I slide myself down here. Now, I go right to your bicep so you don't get to my head. You address this. I just scissor, I turn my belly to the mat, and we get hip to hip. Then, if I can't get there, I just slide my hip or knee to the inside. So I just move my hip out, get my knee to the inside, and then just get feet on the hips. So
from here,
remember, use your bicep to push my hand away. Use your bicep to really push me this way. So bridge, you're punching, yes. Now, and then here, and then I drop down. Now just keep bumping until you get your hand under. Keep going. Now, bump it, yes. Now you have the underhook, okay? So once you have the underhook,
I want to shoot down and shoot this up.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
So, and I'm still keeping the hip check.
So
this part doesn't matter as much.
So it does and it doesn't.
Okay.
Because I can definitely time it and try to get my knee across your belly. But once you really start to lift, I'm off balance where I can't get my knee across. So don't make sure it's not slow. It has to be fast. So exactly. So now once you get to here, right hand covers my bicep. Good. So now there's no chance of me getting to your head.
Yeah.
Now from here, turn your chest to the mat, come up to your knees. Good. And now exactly. Just step behind.
Yeah.
Yep. Now from here. Yep.
And then if you're not here.
And now we're here like this. Now look, there's all this space for you to hip out. Slide your right knee inside. And now you're here. Now you can push me away, get your feet in front of the hips. And we can go triangle, whatever shit you want to do from there. Yeah. Here. Bridge. Hand inside. Yep. Now just keep bumping, bridge, and create space. Yep. Create space. Good. Now, once you get your underhook, slide down, check my bicep. Good. Chest to the mat, come up to your knees, and you're right behind. Good. Now, and then so come up to your knees for a second. Once you get to here, you don't have to worry about this arm anymore.
Okay.
Now you can use that as a post, because whoever gets their head higher and their hips higher wins. So if we're here like this, my job is to get higher than you. So you do exactly. You just want to get higher than me from this position. Okay.
Okay.
And then we go back. So now we're here like this. So now from here, when you're on your shoulder, this is where you check my arm. Now hip escape out. Knees inside, feet in front of the hips. That's it. Good. Okay, so same thing we did before. Post, bridge, get my hand under, build my frame. So I'm inside position. So same thing, reverse shrimp. So I take my feet all the way out, turn everything over, and I bring my elbow to my knee. Stack my feet, and then once I stack my feet, and if you feel like, because this is too, like guys are strong in this position. If I need something more to push, I palm my hand too in front of your shoulder. So I can use my hands to break the grip. Exactly, so I can really keep that away. So then once I get to here, I slide my knee in front of your shoulder. My foot goes over, try to connect your heel to your knee as much as you can. Okay. This is your best option. Your heel connects to your knee. You might not be able to, you might just end up here. It's not a big deal. Just the more you get your heel to your knee, the more angle I create.
Put weight on it.
Just put weight. It doesn't have to be like tons of weight. You just think about taking your knee and pointing it down. Okay? Exactly. But I need the reaction of you posturing up. So when you do that is when I can take my leg out and then over from this position. Okay. So now when we finish a triangle, I get to your head. So whatever side the arm is in, I get to your head and I start to underhook on the other side. So underhook the arm, but the ultimate position is getting to the leg. So if I get to here like this, I get to the arm, I unlock my legs. Then I get to your leg and I start to unlock my legs and move my hips out from this position. So I need to push your shoulder outside the triangle. So my knee goes past your elbow like this. So it doesn't stay back here. I bring it past the elbow and I use my knee to push your shoulder out. Then with the bend of my leg, the bend of my knee, I catch your neck and I bite down. Now I lock my figure 4 and then from here, I can finish.
Okay, so you don't even have to worry about bringing the arm over.
No, I keep the arm exactly on this side. It's too much of a fight to try to bring the arm over.
Yeah.
And then if I bring the arm over, you have a chance of pulling my knee to the mat.
Like this?
Pull my knee to the mat. Then I lose the angle.
Okay.
So I let that arm stay there.
So it's almost like shoulder locking it out.
So like pull your arm across.
Yeah.
I leave it on that side so I can lock my figure 4 and then finish from there.
Okay.
See it again? I think you got it.
One more.
One more?
Yeah. Or if you,
So here, bridge, get everything to the inside, post, elbow to knee. Now let's just say you're a little bit tighter. I can use my hands in front of your shoulder. I break everything here. I slide my knee in front. As I pull my head away, I bring my heel to my knee, okay? Now, because there's a bunch of different triangle setups in here. If you can, get to the wrist. So what happens if I get to your wrist, you're gonna have to pull your hand out to break the grip. And when you go to pull your hand back, it makes space for my leg to go through.
Shoot through.
So you're just like, you create like this rubber band effect. I grab a hold of your wrist, you pull it out, and then once you pull it out, I square everything up, I get to your shoulder, and I unlock my legs. So now from here, I work on pushing this out with my knee.
Past the elbow.
Yep. I get to your leg, and I create an angle here where I'm totally perpendicular. I should be looking into your ear. I catch, you can grab a hold of your shin if you want. I lock my leg over. Now I straighten my legs out, just clamp here. So this is my choking leg. This is my support leg. Once my support leg goes over, I straighten my legs out here. Okay. It's not this.
It's twisted.
It's this.
It's almost like the back step you did earlier.
Yes, exactly. I'm turning my feet this way.
Like your whole hips are twisted.
Yep, I turn everything over.
So it's either if they...
I punch an underhook.
Yeah.
You gotta keep your hand lower than your elbow. You lead with your elbow, not your hand. Okay, don't be so German strong right now. Okay, now you're here, slide your knee to the inside. Good. Now bring that knee up as you bring your second leg up. So right knee up to my chest, yes. Now you're gonna, inside position. Move your head out. Good, throw that left leg over. Good, now get to my wrist. Good, and now from here, once you get to my wrist, I have to square up with you. I have to go like this, and I have to pull, look, the opening of my hand. I can't go forward, watch.
Yeah.
So I have to go like this, and I pull it back.
How do you fucking get...
You gotta take that little hoof out, come on.
Yeah, we got a fucked up ankle.
Okay. Oh yeah. So now once you get to here like this, I want your left hand on my head. Good. Your right hand scoops my arm and then my leg. Good, arm and then find my leg. Now loosen up your legs, unlock your legs. Because, yes, go ahead, you should be able to lock it out. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. Oh, you really...